Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Zcast. I'm your host, Bern, and with me, as usual, is Kaio.
Hello.
We have a special guest this week, returning to us from Naruto League, and is still technically a part of DBZ League's staff. Darky.
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Hey. So we're gonna be going over week 6. Um, First up, we have
Yes.
Ginyu versus Cold, where Ginyu won, and not
Oh
only won,
boy.
but Captain Ginyu himself was able to do 75,000 damage.
Yeah.
Real crowning moment there for Captain Ginyu, I
R-
have to say.
Raccoon really just had to come in for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Raccoon didn't get to do anything,
Yeah.
which
It
is kind of sad.
it sadly will trash his damage done, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
Especially
happens.
the worst part was he did his ultimate, the which is like an explosive wave,
yeah.
yeah, super explosive wave, and it only did the first hit, which was enough. So he only did 2,070 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean he finished it.
Yeah.
He did.
Um. God damn though, Ginyu himself looked amazing.
You
Oh
know
yeah,
who
Ginyu
also
was
looked
super on
really
point.
good?
Jace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jace was looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking
Um,
solid.
Yeah. How many?
yeah,
He threw out a lot of B2s if I
he
remember
did.
correctly.
I noticed that. Um, Let me pull up stats, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
if they're up for them. I know the damages. I just don't know about supers for 1 and 2.
yeah. Um, let's see.
While you're looking for that,
Damage. Yeah.
um, poor Cold. They have
Yeah,
just been,
cold. Ugh,
Yeah, they've been really
it's
shaky.
so sad.
yeah. I mean, what's it called? Only one of their guys did over 40,000, and that was regular Frieza.
Yeah.
Coolers 27,000, Frieza 48,000, Cold 28,000, Metacooler up to 37,000.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. So Jace threw out four B2s and hit three of them. And
nice.
he threw out an ultimate and hit that. So yeah, really good super usage from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jace.
he did
Yeah,
about 60,000 himself too.
Yeah, he did like
Jace
58,000 or something.
Jace for once seemed like he wanted to actually charge and throw out B2s, which is strange because at least I'm pretty sure on that AI he hasn't shown that tendency.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's been weird because sometimes he will, like, especially this week, he'll throw out the B2s and mix them in well with melee aggression. But
Hmm.
most
yeah.
of the time, the melee aggression has been his primary source of damage on this AI. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he was
Interesting
on
though.
Yajirobe AI.
Yeah. Which is typically a more spammy AI, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
So,
I'm looking at the differences that Cole did between my match with them and this match against Derp.
mm,
King Cold was on less of a tank build than usual.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see, Frieza was on a more of a charge build, and I think he really benefited from it
Hmm.
because
With lots of support and key +1.
yep. So he essentially had key +2
Hmm.
Yeah.
as
Pretty
opposed to
much.
usual where it was just key +1 super +1.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my god, the B1s from him were
Were
super on
fantastic, yeah.
point.
I
yeah.
think a lot of the reason why Frieza was able to do so much damage was because he was able to get, what, two ultimates off? But
Uh, I think
I,
only one hit.
yeah, only one
yeah.
hit, but or
Um
something like that. But
no, he got three ultimates off. They all hit.
yeah,
All three of them?
it was
Yeah.
something like that.
Holy crap! That's probably about 45,000 right there.
Yes,
Um,
yeah. Probably pretty close. I mean,
Something
he didn't have
around
any
there.
super bonuses,
With
but
okay, so maybe 13,000 each, so 39,000.
Yeah, just from that plus
yeah,
melee.
just from that.
That sounds
And he still
wild.
hit a regular B2 on top of that. So,
Yeah.
So I honestly think that's helping.
Hmm.
for
It's just
sure.
him being
Yeah.
able to charge, and obviously Kabito's on him is still good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was great. Um
absolutely. Um, Light body might be a thing you might want to look into though. Maybe instead of fighting spirit, because you already have
Yeah,
a ton of of ki.
Yeah,
that's true.
that might really help with that. And poor Cooler, I think him was just more matchup.
Yeah, honestly, like a lot of
Yeah.
this was down to matchup. Like Ginyu was
Oh
just
yeah,
on point, but Cooler was trying to be melee aggressive. He just wasn't given the chance with Ginyu,
yeah,
Yeah,
which is weird to say with Captain Ginyu.
yeah. Just this week, he really clicked.
yeah, definitely. And Jace's B2 usage was kind of throwing. I could tell that was kind of throwing Cooler off as well until Cooler ended up going down. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, all in all, it sucks that Cold lost again. But I mean, seeing Ginyu Force like this strong is really, it's really making me happy after
Yeah.
so long.
As former coach, I still have a soft spot for them,
Mhm.
and it is nice to see someone using them to their full potential.
Yeah, and honestly, Cold, I actually feel like King Cold has been pretty decent for them as of late.
Yeah,
It's
I don't think he's been as horrible.
yeah, yeah, that's pretty much the praise you give him. Not as bad.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, his build's kind of been all over, like between tanking and just melee damage. So
Actually,
Yeah.
our match healing to 21.
mm,
38 the match before that. 23 before that. So he looks like he's stuck in between 20 and 40 with random
yeah.
closer to 20s actually. So never mind, he has not been doing that well.
I thought he did pretty good this week at least. So, but yeah, I mean, poor Cole. Like, at least they have Frieza doing stuff right now, and
Yeah.
Metacooler's been pretty solid, although not so much this week.
Yeah, I
But
mean, we all characters have that one.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, um, I think that's all I have to say about it.
Yeah. Vern, anything?
No, I pretty much said everything that, like, Ginyu was on point. Cooler or Team Cold wasn't able to really do anything, but that's a lot of it was because of the matchups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually think those matchups are pretty out of their favor. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
like from the
Mm.
very beginning, everything was in Ginyu's favor, and they were able to capitalize on it.
yeah.
Yep. So
All right.
I think we can move on to match 2, which was Derp versus Majins, with Derp winning the divisional.
Yeah, really fun match actually. This one.
Yeah, I mean it had to be redone,
Yeah,
but
it did.
I'm I'm not mad at all with
It
the
came
outcome.
similarly close.
Yeah,
I think the first time was a little closer, but
not as fun.
Yeah, not as fun though. 'Cause
Second time, friggin' Majin Vegeta explodes. Devilman gets a Devil Might beam off.
I know.
Oh my god! And there was something else that got off that was interesting. I thought too.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was, but God, Majin Vegeta this week
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really solid.
Oh my god, he's been doing so well lately.
Yeah, he really has.
Actually, the stats for that just went up today. He did 63,000 damage.
Nice. That's
He did almost as much as Nova did.
yeah, and starting against Kibito
Kabito Kai.
as well.
Mhm.
I'm so glad I read the friggin' power body open.
Yeah, yeah, definitely really helped you out there. Honestly, I mean, Majin Vegeta was good.
Yeah.
I felt like
Garlic had issues.
Garlic had issues, but
He still did
Honestly?
33.
To be completely honest, the rest of your team had issues. The entire rest. Of your team.
Majub did fine.
He did fine.
yeah, Majin was pretty
until
good. Yeah,
he was trying to shoot B2s higher than he could have.
Well, he did the the friggin' the barrage from like across the map,
Yes.
and then the goddamn max power chocolate beam.
yeah.
If he
Which
had
would've-
just done a lightning
would've
arrow.
hit.
It would have done amazing if it actually hit. Like, that would have been a
Yeah.
ton of damage and probably would have been able to just destroy Nuova. But,
Yeah.
like, that
Just-
coupled with the fact that Deborah did basically absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Deborah, I don't even. I think it was a mix of Nuova was just on top of him, like when he stunned him from behind and just got him into that melee combo,
Right.
and it just Deborah didn't try anything.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
I mean-
so bizarre.
No,
I
no
mean-
after mid-strike, no...
Yeah,
Well, I remember a after mid-strike, it could have been from the first one, but after Nuova just got behind him, like, characters have a rough time when
yeah,
they're getting hit from behind and they take a lot more damage than usual.
yeah,
But
And that chain went for so long.
yeah.
I
And honestly,
I think that he might have stopped the chain and then started the chain again.
I think
Yeah.
so. Also, I'm not super mad with Garlic because he did 33,000 and then he got hit with the Devilmite ultimate.
Yeah, and he hit 3 of his 4 B2s as well. So
Exactly, and then
Yeah.
Majub did like 50,000, so I was
Like-
very
Yeah.
happy with that.
To be honest, the two big things that turned the tide into Derp's favor hard was the fact that Deborah just took all of that damage and wasn't able to dish out much.
Exactly.
And the fact that Garlic got hit with that ultimate.
Yeah, well,
just
I think
murked him.
if I remember correctly, Devilman used it when Garlic was like pretty much backed into a corner with those rocks,
yeah.
and he couldn't fly away.
Well,
Easily.
Dodoria's headbreakers too.
Yeah.
Majin Vegeta.
Those
was a
and
little
then
painful
and
to
Nuova's corkscrew B2s.
Yes.
God
Oh,
damn. Although
God.
Majub grabbing him out of it was great.
Oh, I know. I love that that's a thing now.
Yeah.
It is. It's great.
Ugh.
No, I mean, I honestly, yeah, I lost, but it was just such a fun match that you can't be mad or disappointed,
Yeah. And you know
Yeah.
what?
even
I mean,
even with how Deborah did.
even though you guys lost, it was a loss due to like two things, just two. Maybe
Exactly.
three, if you include the Maju, like max power mode thing.
Even that now. I mean, he tried something at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like that's still great for a divisional.
Oh
For
yeah.
one match.
I feel like the frustrating part is when you get into a groove where you start losing and you can't really
Get out of it.
you can't really get out of it and you can't really understand why it's
Yeah.
Well,
happening.
That's how it was. I lost like the first 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
So I was starting to get to that point until the divisional.
Except I specifically told you what you were doing wrong.
Well, that too.
Jesus.
But I started Majin Vegeta this week, so no one knows what I'm going to start now.
Oh boy.
Or
I
last
do.
week I meant against Derp.
I
Yeah.
do. I
Yeah,
I do.
I know.
But
'Cause I can look
no, I mean,
here. Oh look, it's this guy.
Yeah. but no, it was another good match from Derp, and it just showed that all their characters can do stuff.
Yeah, that is something I want to bring up. People are just giving Nuova a little bit too much credit, I think. I think all of Team Derp is fairly solid right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, we
Capito
saw
got a
that-
little countered, but other than that,
Yeah, and I
We
feel
saw
like
that in
Devilman
week
has
5
been like
too.
their least solid, but he did great this week. So
Yeah. Even the first time around, he came out with a savior and did like a 9.5k freaking
Fork
rush.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fork rush. And just murdered Majin Vegeta.
Yeah.
Like murked him super hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Majin Vegeta didn't get to do anything.
Yeah.
he exploded though.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He
Mhm.
exploded all over the place. So
But
all right.
I think, I mean, it was a good match and got some Derp, and I think that's about it, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That's it that I gotta say. Like Majin's nearly had that. Derp was solid. There were a couple of small things that happened, and it turned everything into Derp's favor. The
Yep.
biggest thing is the fact that Deborah did nothing. That is
Yeah.
the worst that can ever happen.
Because I
but
think I was hit by like a bar of health when he came in.
about a bar, or maybe
I mean,
it
he
was
had 2
even.
people he had two people, but I was either ahead by a bar or even.
No, I
Yeah.
think you were ahead by a bar because I remember Nuova being at one bar,
Right.
Yeah,
and
Maju got him
Kibito,
down to one bar.
yeah,
Yeah,
Kibito being at two, and all he had to do was like do stuff, and he had his
and he did not.
ultimate and all
And
that,
then
and he
nothing
didn't do
happened. He
anything.
didn't fire
He,
any B2s, any
yeah,
ultimates at all. So,
I
oh,
mean,
that was frustrating though for
it is
Dabura.
very unfortunate, and I don't think that it was anything that Nova really did to make
Yeah,
Deborah derp, but I think
It
Deborah
was
just
just,
derped.
yeah,
it
He
just
just didn't
happens
want to play,
I agree.
sometimes.
and it happens.
It happens.
Saiyans versus Booze, match 3.
The one that we took to a coin flip to figure out who to bet on.
Yeah. Um, that was a really fun little match. Um,
Oh, that's one way to say it.
one of the big things was Scouter being very crazy.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
one of the
Scouter was
biggest things that
fantastic.
was in Saiyan's favor was the fact that after Scouter came in, was while Ape, with like, I think less than a bar or at a bar, he was able to fire off an ultimate before going down.
no. When it was less than a bar, I'm pretty sure it was like less than 1,000 health.
Yeah, it really wasn't that much.
Yeah, it was like it was
Yeah, he was
probably
able to do that before dying, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, just looking at it, it's like 500 health.
Yeah.
And for anyone that ever has reservations about how important Dendays is,
Oh yeah,
if he hadn't had Dendays, he would have died before that.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
100%.
So it may not look like it does a lot, but like those moments where characters make those huge comebacks with a sliver of health, without Dendays, they would not have been able to do it.
Yeah, and that got him like an extra like 8K or something. So
Oh
Something
yeah,
like that.
at least.
yeah, but when Bardock only has to do like 29,000 damage, you're doing something right at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, let's see. It did about 11,000.
Okay, so yeah, I mean that's really good to do, like right
Yeah.
before.
And it killed Kid Boo.
Something along those lines.
Something.
It might
Yeah.
have been Evil Boo or Kid Boo.
No, it was definitely Kid Boo then. Definitely
Yeah.
was not evil.
But actually, yeah, the highest that Majin Buu actually did the most damage for Boos this time around.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
not what they want.
No,
Yeah, that's not what
typically.
they want at all.
Poor-
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a point in time where Scouter and Majin Buu were doing little turret battles across the map.
I would have to double check that.
I
I
think
Was
remember
that when he
that-
was ape or regular?
Oh, regular. I remember that two characters were across the map, and Majin Buu was firing B2s off towards them, and then charging up and firing B2 and charging up.
I do have some memory of that.
I can't remember if it was
Yeah.
Scouter or not.
It was Scouter. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah.
That's exactly what. Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
Yeah. They did have just like a good 30-second span where they were just firing stuff at each other.
Yeah, which was
I
great.
mean, it definitely was not a trouncing by any right though. Bardock
no.
was below 3 bars. It was still a good
Yeah,
match. It was
for
just,
sure.
sadly,
Yeah.
Kid Buu and them couldn't.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like
a
Kid Buu
lot of-
didn't do 40K even.
A lot of the reason why Saiyans won was the fact that Kid Buu was able to be handled by, if I recall correctly, Super Buu and maybe a bit of Scouter.
Good chunk of Scouter.
Good chunk
Yeah.
of Scouter.
Like Scouter, I think probably did like half of his
And
health.
Boo started off strong too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Oob handling Raditz pretty well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean,
maybe it was Oob versus Super Buu. I can't remember.
That may have
It's been way
could have been.
way too long for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch it back.
Yeah,
but
Super Buu did like 55,000. So
yeah,
he
Super
actually
Buu was
really
solid. I remember that.
Yeah, he did
and I
really
remember
well.
he did the most damage out of everyone actually.
Yeah,
I
just a little bit
remember-
more than Scouter.
I remember thinking that thinking to myself that wow, Super Boo is like outclassing this Boo. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Oh, Evil Boo. That's the one that was underperforming. Not Kid
Yes.
Boo so much. It was
Yeah,
definitely Evil Boo because
that one.
he did less than 30,000.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He did the least between all characters on the field.
Yeah. So, I mean, really just, I mean, both teams, yeah, performed pretty well, but Saiyans were just more solid overall with
Yeah.
everybody.
Matchups
So,
definitely
yeah, and
helped too.
matchups helped too.
Matchups definitely helped, and I honestly think that a
Scouter
big
transforming.
big
So,
part of it was
With
the Scouter
with Dende's.
transform with Dende's into that ultimate right before he died. That was
Yeah.
fantastic.
yeah, definitely. So,
Yeah.
really fun match. It was a great one to watch.
Yeah.
Felt like they were pretty evenly matched throughout. So,
Mhm.
yeah, not much more you can ask for.
No.
So on to match 4. Earth Defenders versus these dead guys that are still dead.
Yeah.
More dead.
Yeah,
more
more
dead.
dead now.
More dead.
I will admit, because Darky's here and all of that, I'm able to say like, 13 Zenny's a bit much. Even
Yeah.
on a divisional, you guys spent like half of your Zenny, but
Oh, literally half. Yes, we still had 13K left afterwards.
but at the same time, if they also did have Gotenks Boo in,
They
I
did.
could have.
They did have Gotenks
They
Boo in.
did have Gotenks.
I could have sworn I didn't see him at all.
He came in at the
He
very
was
end,
the last character.
What the
and then
shit?
Krillin pretty much handled him, and then Tien came in.
Okay, yeah, Gotenks Boo 19, Super Saiyan 1. Yeah, they didn't have Chaozu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
but-
Okay, so my my thoughts
Yeah,
on this
Krillin
match is completely
Krillin and
different.
Gotenks Boo pretty much went toe to toe until Gotenks Boo did his ultimate to finish Krillin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So never mind.
And then yeah. Yeah, and then he had like 2 punches before he died from the Tien.
Yeah. Pretty much.
ED is just solid. I mean,
Yeah.
they spent 13 Zenny, but
Let me let me explain. Okay.
what?
A lot of our team is still our team is solid, but a lot of our team members are still very shaky on our team. And I think the big thing
Humble
that we-
brag.
I think the big thing that we knew Afterlife could do really well, because we looked at what they did to Booze and we were like, okay, well, let's not get complacent. We have plenty of Zenny to spend right now. It was just a matter of wanting to secure it no matter what.
Yeah.
And
Better
I
to
think
be
it was
safe than
worth
sorry,
it.
and all of that.
Yeah. And I mean, Yamcha won elite in this match, but that was only because he had dragon power and literally everyone was clashing him.
Yeah, that
And-
did help.
Yeah. And
I mean, they had 2 dragon powers. So they tried to predict it, but
yeah, but
that
Yamcha, like,
his AI just likes
Yeah.
to win those.
yes,
That's
exactly.
the thing about Trunks AI on Yamcha. Like he has a tendency to want to win.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, even with dragon power and all of that, if you put it on an AI that doesn't want to win versus somebody else with dragon power, you can't brute force it.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey guys, you can keep underestimating Yamcha if you want. I mean,
I
it's
will.
cool.
Man.
It works.
No, I'm kidding. Yamcha
that
is
whole
actually
thing-
one of the scary.
Was it Yamcha that Piff was talking about, or was it Tien?
It was Tien.
Yeah, Tien. Okay, yeah.
That too. Don't. Tien was our most solid guy last.
God, he
season.
only did like what 2,000 damage.
Not
but,
even.
He didn't even do
1,210.
Yeah. But
So- He's shit. He's bad. Don't even count him as part of our team.
Yeah.
Yamcha,
Trust me.
ever since season 5 when I found Trunks AI, and thankfully with the difficulty change, he still has a
Still
tendency
carried
to,
through.
yeah, to still want to be aggressive and all of that.
One
and
of the
still
few.
want to win. One of the few. He has essentially been the most solid character. Well, the best character on Earth
most
Defenders.
yeah, and most consistent.
Most consistent, most solid.
Most consistent, definitely. Yeah.
Most
Tien-
consistently solid.
Yeah. Tien has also been extremely solid.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would almost say that he's the second. Between when I was there, between Krillin and Chaozu, hell no, you couldn't really rely on them. Goku,
Yeah.
like he needed to spam his ult, and if he didn't do that, like his
Then that
entire
wasn't
game
a
crumbled.
role.
But
Yeah.
Tien Yamcha, I could rely on them for fucking years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the sad thing was for Afterlife, it's like and Goku in 19 only got to do like 20k or around there, and then
Yeah.
Pikkon and Gotenks Boo were both pretty solid. They both did over 40. So
Mhm.
I mean, I think it was just the clashes. Like that's literally
Yeah,
what it came
a
down
lot of
to.
it was the
Yep.
free damage from the clashes. You
I mean,
can't
that's
deny
like
free damage.
that's like 4,000 damage each
Exactly.
clash too.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and Yamcha won what, 6, 7? He won every single one. I know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find those stats. But yeah,
Uh,
he won every clash that he got in. He
Yeah.
didn't lose a single one.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see. I mean, yeah, he did 101,620 damage. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
I called it. I called that he went elite.
Was he the first elite of this season?
Are you kidding me?
Um, I don't think so. I don't
No.
think so.
No, he wasn't, Kaio.
Are you
Thanks for
forgetting,
triggering everybody who listens to this. And now the comments are just going to be filled with Nova
With
this,
Nova
Nova
hate.
that.
That's that. I meant the
Music to
first
my
legit
ears.
one. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
No, not even then.
How much hate can I make?
A lot.
Jesus.
That is the answer.
Gohans weren't so bad. Nah, I'm sorry.
God damn.
Yeah, sure. I'm not that delusional.
Honestly,
Anyway.
like, I mean, ED was just really solid. They boosted the fuck out of their team.
Well, yeah.
And Afterlife didn't boost nearly that much.
But even Yamcha, we only gave him Rising Fighting Spirit. That's the only thing we gave him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rest of his
Jesus
build was
Christ.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
that was
scary.
all him pretty much.
I mean, I think part of it was. I mean, Afterlife has sadly had issues the entire season.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a new team, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Yeah.
like we've been saying like almost every week now. It's a new team. We weren't exactly expecting what's the word? Lightning right out the gate. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of these teams have what 4, 5, 6, seasons of experience for some of the newer teams and coaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that a team with characters alone that haven't been in the league that much.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like even if they have characters that have been on other teams, like 19, like when's the last time 19 was like actually on Derp? I mean, we had him on ED last season, but we benched him halfway through. So
Yeah, because he's crap. Well, he was crap for you guys.
yes.
But
Yeah.
He's actually been doing pretty decent for Afterlife.
yeah, he's
I
been
will.
doing pretty decent. But honestly, at this point, I like Goku. I like Goku a lot. He had a really tough matchup today. Or
Yeah.
not today,
Yes.
but week 6 against Yamcha. Because Yamcha,
I really like where Goku
Yamcha is
too.
essentially like Nam for ED. And has been since forever.
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
he is the closest thing to that we could ever get.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he was able to just breeze straight through Power Body against the Doria.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I will never forget that. And I will never live that down. Or let anybody live that down. Because I thought we were screwed because of that.
Yeah.
He's just like, don't care.
Nope, don't care. Even when elite. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Yamcha's
but-
gone elite like three times or something.
He's gone elite every single season since I changed
He's a
him.
good
Jesus.
character.
My God.
Since season 5, he's gone elite.
Season 5, really?
Yes.
Holy crap. I didn't realize he went that many times.
I mean,
Jesus.
unless he didn't go elite season 7,
He did.
then yeah,
he took
he
out
went
all
elite
of
every
muscle by
single week.
himself
Or every single season.
at the very end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Yamcha, he's good.
But at this point, like, there have been a couple of weeks where Goku had different AIs and they didn't really work. I would
Yeah.
say just try and make sure to keep him on. I think it was Trunks AI or something, where he was doing really well.
Yes.
Just keep him on there.
Yeah,
Why change it?
just it's gonna be much less like just try to stick with the AI for a while and
Yeah.
see, you know, you
I
can
think
play
like
around with the
3
build if
weeks
you want.
is like the minimum
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
to see how an AI does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but like after this season, take a look at what
And Veggie.
yeah, in Vegeta, what Namek is doing with Super Saiyan and Vegeta, and what Valkyries is doing with base and Vegeta.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, I
been
kind of
good.
wish you guys got End Vegeta instead of End Goku.
Yeah, I mean, I can
Right.
definitely see the appeal of Goku.
Yeah, because he was amazing. I mean,
Well,
for Derp,
yeah, but he
as
could also use Savior.
yeah,
Why not both?
he could also use Savior before. But
Yeah.
what do you mean? Why not both?
Well, next season couldn't they have both and Goku? Oh no.
No.
No, they can't. That's right. Never mind.
You
And this is
stooge?
Darky's last appearance.
Yeah, this is my
Thank
last
you
time.
for joining us, Darky. Get the fuck out
Everyone
of this
makes
call.
mistakes. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, and
No,
no one else went elite this
like-
season.
I mean, here's the deal. Here's the deal. The staff are not only very unwilling to deal with a fusion, another fusion,
Another
because
Yeah, as soon
we
as I
already
said
have to
that.
deal with
Oh,
Rugrats. But on top of that, like you can try and argue about Broly's ring and all of that and restricting them to forms. Yeah, we might think about it, but at the end, like if we do that, eventually people will ask, well, they're still not doing well, so why don't we take these Broly's rings off and let them transform it? We're
Yeah.
not willing to do that. Plus,
And-
No,
they were like the best characters from the Super Saiyans.
Yeah,
pretty much.
and the whole idea of putting both of them on with Broly's ring, even that's 2 or 3 seasons out, because
yeah, that's even like they're still a brand fucking new team.
There's
Exactly.
a while to see before. Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
even
And-
warranted, and I doubt
Like-
it's warranted because they have such a powerful base roster.
Yeah.
Like,
So
and I'm sure we'll see some changes for next
Honest-
season on who they have.
definitely. Yeah.
honestly, the only change that I would make to them is maybe get rid of 19 for somebody. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's the only change I would do. I
But, I
still
mean-
like Chaozu on that team.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys can't get N Goku to work this season, then if it's between N Goku and N Vegeta right now, we're seeing way better from N Vegeta right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely, because like even if
He's a
you
Vegeta.
have to, yeah, he's a
Yeah,
Vegeta.
exactly.
They're all solid, and even if you have to put the 3 points in order to put
Rush Blast 3.
Rush Blast 3 on him, he still
worked.
does extremely well.
It's been working for mid.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
Don't ever count that Batar out.
yeah, don't ever. See,
Yeah.
we're not planning on getting rid of any of the Rush Blasts anytime soon, especially on the ones that were banned from Master Blast. It's just Master Blast was giving those characters a bit too much for only 1 point.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah. Afterlife, just keep working with what you've got. I mean, N Goku
Yeah.
is solid. Like
gonna-
we said,
it's gonna
just
take
bad
time.
matchup for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna take time.
You know.
So,
Next is match 5: Dragon Ball Warriors versus Namek.
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. That was
Poor
a match.
Dragon Ball Warriors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Namek still had 3. I mean, all their people were injured, but they still had 3 left.
Mhm.
Dude, Squee was totally right. Nail was doing so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Totally.
We got a Hellzone grenade.
I know we did.
Yeah, and it did like 2,000 damage.
Damn straight it did.
Doesn't
Holy
matter.
shit.
Hellzone grenade. Yeah,
Oh, God.
all of Namek just felt really solid this week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I
Pickle
don't-
King. We got Pickle
Yeah.
King out of this week, which is
Hell,
also
Late Piccolo was doing really well, I thought. I
Yes.
mean, sure, he did the Hellzone grenade, but he remembered he has light grenades.
yeah, and that was really nice.
Mhm.
I don't think stats for that match have actually Have they come in yet?
I
I
don't know.
don't
I don't think
think
so.
so.
If they're
The
not readily
only
available, don't bother.
Yeah, I think
exactly.
the only issue that Namek has, which I mean, this is nothing that the coaches can do. They can't fix this. Their team loves to max power mode B1 or charge to max power, and then tag.
That was that was priceless.
Oh, and Tao got his ultimate off too. That was the other great thing.
Yes. Yeah. Man, it really felt like Dragon Ball Warriors were just fighting an uphill battle this entire
Yeah, the whole
match. Like,
match.
which is
Yeah.
super unfortunate because it felt like for a bit there they were starting to get their footing, but
Well, it was Tambourine and Kid Goku, and it was even at first, but then Tambourine just started to
yeah.
wail on Kid Goku and heal, and then it was him versus Chi Chi, and he got her down like.
And yeah, and then Chi-Chi and then it went underwater,
Oh,
so
that's
that
right.
doesn't
He
help.
he killed both Kid Goku and Chi Chi.
Yes.
Or if he didn't kill Kid Goku, he tagged with
He
little health
did
left.
kill Kid Goku, yeah.
Yeah, so he killed half their team right there. That's a
Yeah, if I
huge
recall
uphill
correctly,
battle.
I saw Sitspawn saying like, "Oh yeah, I wish my team could remember how to tag." So
Yeah.
they might
I
not have tagged at all.
Although Goku, his AI was really showing some smart moves, doing that throw right into the Spirit Bomb.
Oh yeah, that was
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
Oh, for 16,000 on King Piccolo. Oh,
Yeah, that was
Something like that.
I
awesome.
love seeing those combos from the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really just impressive, and it's always great when you can get a character to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
Tao and early Goku looked really good for Dragon Ball. Where it
yes.
was just Chi-Chi and Kid Goku against Tambourine.
I
That
don't
was.
think Chi-Chi hit any of her B2s either.
I
Oh,
can
she
check
hit
for
like
you.
one of them.
Yeah, I think she did a stay away from me.
She did a that won't work, and that
Or
hit.
that
That
one.
won't work, and it didn't work.
I thought it did work. It hit him, didn't it?
Yes, that was the one that hit, I believe. So
Mm.
yeah, she only hit one B2 out of all the B2s she threw out, which I think was like 5 or something.
Yeah.
So
She's at
yeah,
least trying. It's just
It's
yeah,
just
it's just Tambourine was like dodging everything.
yeah.
So yeah,
actually I don't even know if she hit with B2.
I just watched.
Oh wait,
She
oh
hit
yeah,
it at
yeah,
the
yeah,
very
there
end,
it
yeah.
is. There it is.
But
I
yeah,
just forgot how little damage it does.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, her B2s are pretty weak, but
Yeah, but I mean, I think this was just a horrible matchup in the first round.
oh yeah, for sure.
Dragon Ball
Like
Warriors.
it's another case of match. It's like what happened with Ginyu and Cold. Like
Yeah,
basically, it started out with DBW at a deficit, pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah, but good job from Namek though. It's nice to see
Oh
Tambourine
yeah,
being super scary.
Well, it's nice to see Namek being like solid because like other than last season, they've been kind of shaky all
Yeah.
over.
yeah. Even last season they struggled for a little bit there, but yeah, I mean, ever since then they have been a really really solid team. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
happy for Namek. I've always liked Namek. So yeah, I don't really know if there's too much more to say about
I don't
this
think
one.
so. I think we can move on to the next divisional match,
Ooh.
which was Valkyries versus Muscle. Holy
And
crap!
yeah,
Yeah.
O'Reilly
did not
Yeah.
end well for
decimated
Muscle.
Broly.
Yeah. Base Broly is just not working.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate because you can so see the potential in the build for base
Build
Broly.
seems
It
solid,
totally
just
work.
not Chaozu. Not Chaozu AI.
Yeah.
please.
You gotta choose that AI.
You
I
gotta,
think yeah.
You gotta.
Maybe like Yajirobe or Tien. I don't know. It's just
Fucking
test.
anything at this point.
Yeah,
or if-
because
because even if you're not testing, like video tests, clearly he's not really doing that much even in actual tests or actual
Yeah.
matches. So just I guess just play around with the AI because like we said, build idea is super solid for him.
Yeah, it is.
also I don't think anyone died on Val's.
On Val's, I don't think so.
No, everyone tagged.
Yeah, everyone tagged.
So much
which
tagging.
Also,
poor Muscle.
there is one thing that I want to note. I just want to double check to make sure that I'm telling the truth on this.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Fucking wrong. Fucking
No. Oh wow, no. Jesus Christ. And Vegeta didn't even have Rush Blast 3.
No, you didn't.
no.
He had attack +2, defense -1, serious, quick fast attack, light body, fighting spirit, launch and support.
Which does still help the Rush Blast.
No, I know, but his Rush Blasts were doing like 4,000 to 5,000 for a volley.
Mhm.
Imagine Rush Blast 3 on top of that.
Oh yeah, that would
Yeah.
be absolutely insane. Like I really want to see that.
The
Like,
most powerful
God
Rush
damn.
Blast thing is if you go a melee build and then have Rush Blast 3 on him, or Master
Yeah.
Blast on that build. But
Yeah.
Vegeta is banned from Master Blast, so
Yeah, so you got to do Rush Blast 3. So
yeah.
Third,
But
but and 13 didn't do too bad, like against Aurelie. And
yeah.
but-
It felt like it took him a little while to transform though in this one.
no, he transformed a bar and a half,
Oh, never mind. I must be thinking of something else then.
and he got so it was up at about 2 bars when he transformed.
But yeah, I saw a couple times there where like Broly he used his max power B1 as soon as he came in, and then he tried a B2 and then clashed with Aurelie, and that was all downhill from there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Speaking of like just downhill, all of a sudden Trunks, he was doing really
Oh,
well against
yeah.
18, and then she gets the ultimate off,
Mhm.
and he just kept getting wailed on, had little health left, and then Pan tagged in.
Yeah.
He did like a bar and a half to her in the time he had.
Which
It-
was nice.
Yeah.
But
He has potential. It was just too much of a deficit.
yeah.
Broly not being able to do anything hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Broly literally just got destroyed by Aurelie, and that was it.
Yeah, there's no nice way to say that.
So yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know where. I mean, for myself, I feel like Broly and base may not have been the way to go.
Yeah, I mean,
It was an interesting idea in theory, and like I always say, I'm sure tests were showing that, but it's just with how scary Legendary is when he does transform into it, which he did a good amount.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was like pretty much every match that Broly was in, you could almost guarantee that he would transform at some point.
Yeah, every other, there's always that 1 or 2 matches he
Yeah.
didn't, but
I will say I think it can still work, but it definitely needs. If you guys really want to work towards that idea, it's going to need a lot more work, and you guys are going to have to commit to it
yeah.
if you
Also,
really want to make it work. So,
there was no boost items from
No.
Val's
yeah, not at all.
against Muscle's defense +1 KSA and Rising Fighting Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Muscle
So
boosted quite a bit.
yeah, Broly got that KSA and didn't use it.
yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, Vals are just such a powerful team.
Without Fasha.
Yeah, without Fasha, which is, oh boy, that's scary right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just hope Muscle is able to get the ball rolling soon.
Yeah, I do
Because-
like watching their matches.
Yeah, they're a fun
They're
team.
just I think they're really starting to reel from Broly and base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
has been hurting.
at the beginning, like a lot of people were speculating, like they were going to be crazy, like
Yeah,
insane, like unstoppable.
Broly is ranked 77th in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Shit needs
I
to
mean,
change.
I will admit that I was one of those people too who was really scared about Muscle this season because they picked up Trunks and
Bojack was back.
Bojack.
was back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the potential is there. It's
Without a doubt.
absolutely, unequivocally like there. It's just, it's not shining through yet, and it happens.
Yeah.
So
It might
just,
even take a full season in order
just
to shine through.
muscle through it, huh?
You're kicked from the set. Yes.
I'm kicked from life.
Get the fuck out of here. So, anyways, next match, because we've been
Yes.
on that match for a while. We're
Yes.
kind of just talking in
Rugrats-
circles. Rugrats go.
Rugrats versus Gohans.
Yep.
Ooh.
Teen Gohan transformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. So there was
And
that.
he did
He did.
anything?
He did melee. He did melee.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because
I'm watching him right now. He's just meleeing.
yeah,
He's just meleeing with GT Goku,
I mean,
and then he
God,
tagged.
yeah, friggin' GT Goku transforming and then just tagging it was like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Didn't have to come back out though. I don't think.
I don't think so.
If I recall
Poor-
correctly, freaking Kid Trunks was amazing.
Kid
yeah.
Trunks was poor Goten just couldn't.
Oh yeah.
was
Goten wasn't able to.
It was the old Goten, and that's such a shame because I feel like for a week or two Goten was really doing well, and just this match against Future.
It's all of them has been the same exact AI, Vegeta AI, and it just does not work. It
Yeah,
doesn't. It does.
it's
not.
very inconsistent.
Very.
And you guys were
inconsistent,
talking
which is
about
not
his
what you're looking
builds
for.
before last week.
Yeah.
Speaking of the same builds that don't work, for the love of God, Gohans, please.
Yeah,
They
Please
said
try
they
new
might
stuff.
end up doing something else.
which is good.
Can you check to see if they actually did? When
I
they
can't
put in-
because there's no builds in yet.
no builds in yet. Fantastic. So.
Damn. That's,
Oh
Well,
well.
Well, someone else's team here hasn't put builds in yet, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you got to get on.
But-
yeah, Darky.
I
Fox's
will.
ass. But I will say that I was wrong the other week when I was saying, Future Gohan seemed kind of meh.
Yeah, no, he
He was
He
actually
was
incredibly good.
Great.
He was
he was good,
fantastic.
and oh God, I feel like someone else was doing okay.
Ultimate
Maybe
Gohan?
not. Maybe.
It would have had to have been. I feel like. Because who else?
Adult
I'm
Adult
watching.
wasn't that.
Adult Gohan.
No, definitely not Ultimate.
Okay, yeah, adult.
adult,
So.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
I
other
just
week.
can't.
But this week they had Future, Teen, Adult, and Ultimate. That seems like a really good lineup. It just didn't come together.
Yeah, Teen is just even transformed. He wasn't able to
Teen's
get
crap.
the chance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird to say that now.
Also, Trunks, he either had Eternal Life or Dendays. Definitely worked out because once again, sliver of health, and it was enough to take out the 1 bar of Teen.
He had Dendays.
There you go.
Yeah.
Key +1, Indignation, Savior, Fighting Spirit, Sirius, Dendays, Broly's Ring.
Yeah, he did 20,000 while on a sliver of health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
that's how much damage did he do? Because that's a new AI for him.
Oh God. Let's see.
Or
Because
even
I
week
don't think
5.
this. I don't think the stats are up yet for
What about week 5?
week 5. Let me check that. That one I can actually check.
Yeah.
Week 5, Kid Trunks did.
19,000.
Oh,
Okay.
what we meant to say was.
Well, week
Here,
6, if he did well, he did well. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can eyeball this.
I just wanted to point out that he had TN before, and he has Cell AI now.
Yeah. So maybe sell AI.
If I had to guess, I would say about 67,000 damage.
Shit. Okay.
It was a lot.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because he came in, did about 7,000 to Ultimate Gohan's the one in purple, right?
No, that's adult.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then
That's
yeah,
no.
yeah, Ultimate Gohan was the good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did about 7,000 to Adult Gohan. He
Mhm.
killed Ultimate.
And then he did like a bar to future, and then
He did a bar to Future. No. He did a bar to Teen Gohan to kill him.
oh, okay,
And then he did a bar to Future and tagged.
right, yeah. So
So yeah,
pretty-
that Kid
pretty
Trunks is the
good.
Kid Trunks we know.
That's
Um,
pretty good.
Yeah, but no, really, really good job to the Rugrats, and if the Gohans can try different stuff and test new things, I think that would really help them.
Okay, yeah. And again,
I know we're harping on it, but it's
yeah.
week 6.
And for adult,
We should probably
this
dial
is
it back after this week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will. Well, if I'm even here after
Yeah,
this.
no,
But
we will. It was just because I think one person on Rugrats died.
yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think Syspawn has said a couple times like TNAI for adult Gohan is pretty decent. So
He said it
um,
several times actually.
yeah. And that's what they
TNAI
had
on
him on
Adult
last
Gohan
season. So
was really good and really solid for Dragon Ball Warriors, but
mhm.
he's still on Chaozu.
Yeah, so
Has been on Chaozu
try
this entire time.
TNAI maybe.
Might be an idea.
Yeah. Nothing.
But
I don't really have anything else to add
I
myself.
think
Yeah.
the results at this point are very apparent. We should probably just dial it back and like let things play out.
We will.
At this point, we've just been saying the same thing over and over. Test, test, test. Do different shit, but if they're not, they're not.
Yeah. But so I think that brings us to our last match.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Androids
Androids versus
versus
Blades, where
Blades.
Androids won.
Holy crap! 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
He took down Salza to bar, forced him to tag, dominated against Tapion, and then wasn't able to do much against Trunks.
Yeah. Yeah, 17 was really on point. I think it was like one of the past other weeks he didn't really get to do too much.
Yeah. Oh, he made up for it.
Yeah, he definitely made up for it this week.
Interesting build on Sword Trunks. He had Style the Strong.
Yes.
Not paid for, like in his actual build.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was an interesting thing that they did with him. I don't recall if it actually paid off.
Yeah, he got one ultimate off against 17. That's what killed him.
Right.
It only did like 15,000 though.
Huh.
And that was with Super +1.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know. And then Tapion didn't really get to do much.
Yeah.
No, Tapion got destroyed by 17.
Yeah.
I will say though, Sword Trunks did a lot.
Yes.
He came in, he killed 17. He
Yeah,
went up against Ader and brought Ader down to his last bar. And then with like less than a half a bar left, he did 10,000 a baby.
Yeah, I mean it's a fairly solid performance from him. I mean,
he probably did like 55,000.
Yeah, I don't know if Style of the Strong is really necessarily the way to go with him, but he was still good.
I mean, I can see what they were going for because he was spamming before, but I think you're just relying way too much on that. For 4 points.
Yeah, always spam seems like it's a little because yes, a character can be spammy, but it's not as universal as something like melee or tanking. They either spam or they don't spam. And
yeah, looking at their builds, I don't even think they have a launches on their team.
I don't.
Like there was no launches support this week. Like personally, I would have rather put like Style the Strong and maybe even a Dendace on Trunks. I mean, I'm sorry, a launches and a Dendace instead of Style.
Yeah.
Like I think with that combo, Sword Trunks would have been able to spam more and deal more damage.
He was charging a fair bit.
Oh yeah. So I think that could be a really interesting thing. He's had it before, right? What did he have the week before? Wasn't it? For week before that. No, even week before that, he had Kibito, Savior, Light Body, Fighting Spirit, Indignation, Super +1. Wow, he has never had launches.
That's crazy to me.
I feel like that could be devastating.
That could be really good.
On Sword
like
Trunks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, launches instead of looking at these older builds, launches instead of like Fighting Spirit and Indignation. Still have the Super +1. For while he does, his B2s will do a little less damage. If he can do that many more B2s, that would be huge.
Mhm.
But yeah, just 17 just put that huge deficit in. Janemba was actually doing stuff against Baby, but he was just taking too much damage.
Yeah. Janemba. I mean, didn't he fire an ult this week as well?
I don't think so.
No, that was. I think that was. Yeah, that was Sword Trunks. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, Cell was just Cell again with those barrage death beams.
Yeah.
Such a devastating B2.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it really. I felt like Janemba was doing okay, and I really feel like he's actually been pretty solid lately.
I think he's definitely been a little more consistent this season than others.
Yes, and that was always his biggest problem, is just being totally inconsistent.
Also, gotta say, amazing when Cell fired the barrage death beam and he mystic breathed it all, so it did nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really
amazing.
funny. Yeah, I mean, just a really solid performance from androids, and it wasn't all there for Blades, especially like on Salza and stuff.
Yeah, it was just 17 dealing that much damage that quickly was
Exactly.
just, it put them in such a deficit, and only Sword Trunks was the one that really tried to go above and beyond to bring them back.
Yeah, which, yeah, I mean, yeah, Janemba stuck in there, but then once, I don't know, he didn't really get to do that much against Cell, really.
No, and him and against Baby was too much give and take. It wasn't dominant enough.
But yeah, I mean, still really solid from androids.
Yeah.
And Blades is getting there with all their guys. I mean, they do have some really solid members, but Tapion and Salza really let them down this week. So.
It's still a lot more promising than last season.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yes.
So I think that's everything for week 6.
Yes.
There's still one thing that we still have to do.
Oh.
Player of the week.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to put forth Yamcha.
Yeah. Well, he won Elite, so yeah. I feel like if anybody goes Elite in a given week, then it's like it's pretty much solid for who.
I wouldn't say that. I would say
it can be circumstance. True.
It's a good thing to look at them first, but if there's somebody else that just impresses you, where they just turn around a match like that, even if they didn't go Elite.
That's true. Yeah, like Tian that 1 week for us. Like he didn't go Elite, but he turned things around. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say Yamcha for the player of the week, with a close second and third behind Devilman, bringing back the match, or even giving a huge advantage to Derp with that Devilman beam, and Scouter for not dying, and right before he died, doing an
just like in the show.
Scouter made a bunch of great decisions. In his match. Yeah.
Because I think if Scouter had taken more hits and not thrown out that ultimate, it could have possibly been a very different match.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say Yamcha, obviously, because
well, I'm gonna say Scouter.
Oh yes. Well, Scouter. Yeah, I'm really impressed with Scouter as well. So, yeah. Player of the week.
Yeah.
All done.
All right, then that will move us on to our next segment, which is the Zcast questions. Today, let me just try and refresh really quick. I do believe we only have
it's just
one question.
One.
Yes. So, do you think, or from Hey Ryan Let's Play today at 12:44 p.m., do you think it's wiser to have one character receive all their benches early in the season, or better spread them out throughout the season? For example, this season, Fasha from Val's already has 3 benches. Now, it depends. Depends on the character, and it depends on a couple of other things. First off, by doing that, you not only ensure that character will be in for the rest of your matches, so if they are really solid, you can rely on that character. but it also makes it easier to counter because
Yeah.
that your opponents will know that character is there. And if that
Yeah.
character is easily countered, it can be a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it really comes down to countering a character, and also you can have an idea of having a character be solid early season, but then maybe people do figure out how to counter that character mid-season,
Mhm.
and then you become stuck with them.
Like BoJack last season.
Exactly. Yeah. So honestly, it's a gamble. Usually, if you want to do that, I typically don't.
I
Um,
it,
I just kind of read it as I go.
I
I
think
don't
it
really
really
make
depends on your
schedules.
schedule too.
Yeah.
Mm,
I think
Yeah.
all of us here, except maybe Kaio, follow schedules as loose guidelines, but really change their schedule up week by week.
Yeah, I've started changing mine up more. I just like having a base schedule just in case I'm
Yeah.
not there.
Well, yeah, have a base schedule just in case you're not there. But
Yeah.
like, if you see from the last couple of matches that Vals have been a lot more solid than you thought they were at the beginning of the season, maybe change shit up a bit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the mentality that I use. But like I said before, it depends on the character. Like for instance, if I was ED, if I had a quote unquote softer early season, like a few matches where I know I probably could win the fight without Yamcha, I would definitely bench Yamcha 3 times within the first
Yeah.
5 weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he is solid, he is hard to counter, and you can rely on him.
Yeah. And I think if you're wanting to do that with a character, don't necessarily take what you get from them in the preseason and go based on that,
Yeah.
because that can be very misleading sometimes.
Oh yes.
So maybe if you're still thinking about it, maybe first 3 weeks, if you have them in all those 3 weeks, then if they're solid those 3 weeks, then I think that's usually enough grounds to say, yeah, it's probably worth it. But try not to go all in unless you really think that it's worth it on that character. Like,
Yeah.
I would do that for Yamcha, and I would probably do that for Tien as well. But we've already
First 6
we're already
weeks,
six.
we're
We're already
weeks,
6
make
weeks in.
sure that Yamcha and Tien are going to be in the rest of the season. That's going to be a rough season.
Week 1, bench Yamcha. Week 2, bench Tien. Week 3, bench Yamcha.
Yeah. After the 3rd week, people will know what you're on about, so they'll figure you out. But
Yeah.
if you can pull it off and get 6 weeks for those two characters to make sure they're in for the rest of the season, whew,
Yeah.
whew.
So yeah, it can definitely work. Just I think a lot of it is looking at what teams you have coming up too. So
Yeah.
A lot of it
Yeah.
is matchups, and a lot of it is like how solid that character is. Can they be countered easily? Can they be not countered easily? And that kind of thing. Can they be relied on?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
You got anything,
yes.
Kyle?
Nope.
Okay, so on to our final segment, the predictions. So, first up we have match 1, Majins versus Saiyans.
I'm going with the Majins. Shockingly.
Oh, shockingly. Saiyans will have to bring in Turles.
Yes, and
Majins.
Majins have to bring in
Spopovich.
The Spopes.
Yeah, Spopes. Depending on who Saiyans bench, and I know that they're not benching a certain character. I'm gonna go with my gut and say Saiyans.
Say it. Say it to my face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut and say Saiyans. But
Wow.
the thing is, the big reason why I'm saying that is because Spopovich. Spopovich, as of late, has been a wild card. Too much of a wild card for me.
Yeah, that's true.
So much of a wild card that I keep telling Kaio to test him more.
I am.
And I feel like Saiyans as a whole um, have more of an identity. They have more of a solid spot for each of their fighters to be right now. And Majins, it still feels like they're kind of working stuff out for a couple
It
characters.
too darky.
It too darky. It too.
Yeah. Spose being one of them, obviously.
God, I would laugh so hard if Spopovich goes elite this week.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I would love that, but the thing is, like, he's very hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much the rest of your team is basically solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I feel like
Spopovich.
Garlic sometimes is a little bit can be on and off, but generally I feel like he's been pretty good. So, it's just like this last week he
Yeah.
didn't get to do much. Which
He did
happens.
33,000.
If we're just looking at last week, fucking put Deborah on the free agent bench and bring.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're not looking at just last week. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So I honestly just feel like Saiyans right now. But I definitely think Majins can do it. So
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I need new best friends.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Kyle.
You're my best friend? Since when?
Not anymore.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Next up we
Damn.
have Booze versus Ginyu, and this is going to be at Ginyu's home map.
Hmm.
Ginyu will have to bring in. Give me a
Birder?
second.
No, Saiyaman. No, Birder.
Bird. Yeah,
Birder.
Birder. They have to bring in Birder. They won without Birder.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
like, holy shit!
They did really well without Birder.
Yo.
And
wow.
Booze need to bring in Gohanbu?
Gohanbu. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's going to be a very melee heavy team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between
for
Evil
sure.
Boo, Evil Boo, Oob, and Gohanbu.
So
Damn, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, with how Ginyu has been doing, I definitely wouldn't count them out of it at all. So that makes it tricky. I mean, Boos have been solid, but they've had a couple weeks where I don't know. They've had upsets.
Yeah, they've had really major upsets. They're
They
3-3
remind
now.
you of Boos in Afterlife. So
Yeah.
honestly, I think I might say Ginyu on this one.
It's weird, but I gotta agree with you.
Damn.
Yeah, for some reason, like they've been shaky for the past couple of weeks, and throughout the preseason and for the first 3 weeks, Boos have been just solid. But
Yeah.
for some reason, the supposed weaker teams are just destroying them. Well, not destroying them, but they're
Yeah.
winning handily. Maybe
Yeah.
not handily. They're winning.
They're winning.
So I'm gonna go with Ginyu because they were extremely solid last week, and Birder's coming in. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even without Birder, they were super solid, which
Yeah,
is very
that can
impressive.
be a really solid match.
Yes.
Next up, we have Afterlife versus Derp. Now, Afterlife will have to bring in Chaozu, and Derp will have to bring in Emperor Pilaf.
Ooh.
Well, I probably would say Derp for this one. It just feels like Derp is a lot more of a solid team right now. Which I know I'm probably sound like a broken record because I just said that about Saiyans and Majins, but it's even more so here.
Yeah.
Because Afterlife, you know, they're struggling, and it feels like Derp has finally reached a point where they're a solid team now, and they've been working towards that for seasons upon seasons.
Yeah, even without Nuova.
Yeah, even without New, yeah. So I feel like the odds are just in Derp's favor for this matchup. I mean, it's going to be that way for a lot of Afterlife's matches. Just the other team being in favor because they have more experience in general, but Derp especially is a very solid team at the moment. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Derp.
Yeah, Derp's been on a roll lately.
Sorry, I kind
I'm gonna-
of stole everything to say for Kyle.
I'm gonna say Afterlife because screw you both.
Fine.
On to the next match. We have Cold
Fucking
versus
contrarian.
Earth Defenders.
I wonder what team's Darky's gonna say.
I don't know.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go with cold
I'm gonna
Okay.
have to go
Because-
with ED.
because I'm cold-hearted.
Damn, and because I went
Especially
for...
since we're no longer friends.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Shit. Damn.
No, I mean, honestly, I have to go Earth Defenders. It's just
yeah,
Jan-
Cold is...
Earth
has
Defenders
many
are bringing in
holes right now.
Goku,
Goku.
and
Yeah,
Cold
Goku.
is bringing in. I don't know because they didn't put their bench.
I'm going to assume Metacooler.
Mecha Frieza.
Mecha Frieza, I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be. I with what we've seen lately, with how good Earth Defenders are doing and how shaky Cold has been, I gotta go Earth Defenders.
Yeah. I mean, I would love Cold to do well and start getting footing, but yeah,
It'd be
I
great.
mean, it's my team. I want to win, so there's that. And yeah, so
On to match 5.
Woo!
Muscle versus Rugrats.
who
Now-
does Muscle have to bring in?
Muscle
General
will have to bring
Blue?
in.
Ooh,
Let me check. Yes, General Blue and Rugrats has to bring in Slug.
Ooh.
huh? Interesting.
Where is it at? Oh, it's at Rugrats' home.
It's at Rugrats' home, which is I can't remember at this
Yeah,
point.
I don't even remember what their home is.
I think there's just like desert.
No, maybe.
I think it's desert.
Yeah, because that's where it was at for
Yeah, the desert. Okay.
Gohan's. Yeah, okay.
After last week with how crazy Kid Trunks and GT Goku were, I gotta go Rugrats.
Yeah, I gotta go Rugrats as well. Yeah,
Blue's
Especially
in.
with how
Sorry,
with how-
Blue's in.
Blue is in. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Sorry.
but
If
I mean,
okay, so it's week 7. This is one of the weeks where they can FA bench, I think.
if
Yeah,
no, I
it's-
thought that was 8.
No, it's 1, 2, 3. You can swap out week 4, 5, 6. You could swap out 7.
Yeah,
What?
so they could.
Yeah, it's 4, 7, fucking 10, 13, and you can't swap out anymore.
Oh, my bad then. I was off by 1.
Yeah,
Christ, Kyle.
I thought it was like 4, 8.
it's even said. Look, let me just double check.
I believe you.
No.
We're full of mistakes this week.
I just need to double check. I put it in the boost store stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, that was smart.
Immediately rotate your free agent regardless of week it is. The weeks that you may normally rotate your free agent bench are the following. Week 1, meaning you can start the season with whatever free agent you wish. Week 4,
Oh,
week
that's
7, week
why.
10, week 13.
I had forgotten about week 1 being one of those,
Yeah,
so I was starting
yeah,
from
that's why it's
0.
week 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah.
I mean, they could swap Broly out, but I don't know.
Yeah. If they swap Broly out, they have this.
Which is such a weird thing to say.
Which is such a weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. But
If they
I
change
also
his
feel
AI,
like that's...
they have this. If the
I
AI
just
works.
also
If they
feel like
somehow
it's really
get-
circumstantial.
If they somehow start him in Legendary, they got this.
If they bribe me, they have.
It's cheaper than you think, people.
It's not only
I'm
for
kidding.
me. It's my
Don't bribe us.
Rugrats pick is not only because just how Muscle has been.
Yeah.
I feel like if anything is a solid counter against big, burly characters, it's gonna be the small, quick guys.
Oh, yeah.
So there is that on top of just everything else.
Mhm.
That said, General Blue, I mean, has been really good, and he's not.
Yeah, and he's getting ready to touch some kids. Moving on to the next
Oh
match.
God!
Well,
Match
thanks. for that.
6 versus Gohan's versus Dragon Ball Warriors.
Dragon Ball Warriors.
Divisional
Yeah.
match. Straight up Dragon Ball
sorry.
Warriors. On to match 7. We have Androids versus Valkyries.
Honestly,
I'm sorry.
this
I'm
might
sorry. Hold on. during the Zcast, during this recording, they have inputted their builds. I
Yeah.
Don't-
looked. I'm going with freaking Dragon Ball Warriors because of what they put.
Same.
That's
yeah.
it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say what they put, but because of what they put, I'm going Dragon Ball Warriors.
I'm just remembering 20 minutes ago. We're gonna try to be a little more gentle with you
Then
Yeah.
Bill's
No,
King.
no, we're gonna
and
dial
not
it
rag
back.
on you guys as much.
We're gonna dial it back, but after this Zcast, okay?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
get your blows in now.
Yeah, Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
match androids versus Valkyries.
Another divisional.
That's gonna be a
That's
tough.
Honestly,
gonna be tough. So let's see.
That is the toughest one because androids get 6 back.
Yeah, androids
Yeah.
get 16 back, and Valkyries get
Get Fasha.
Fasha.
Yeah, and Fasha has
Oh.
been benched 3 times now.
Yeah.
So Fasha's gonna
Like
be
it-
in for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's at oh god, it's at the goddamn Kami Tower.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Kami Tower.
God.
Oh,
Why? Guys, why? Stop with the stop.
stop with the abuse of Kami's Tower.
Really, seriously, it could go either way.
Kami's lookout is awful.
Yeah, lookout.
Please stop.
Honestly, oh god, I think the
It's a really tough call.
Valkyries might be the ones to be able to take down Cell in 17. Because if they because obviously they'll have Aurelian and like like I haven't looked at builds or anything. I'm assuming androids are going to bench Ader and Vals are going to bench Pan, and it's going to be pretty much best team versus their best line. Best lineup versus best lineup.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
And if Aurelia does what she did against Muscle,
Yeah.
And-
And she has the open space, so there's opportunity for her to get B1s off.
exactly.
Honestly, I wouldn't bench Ader against Vals. I wouldn't.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think
Do you-
the main thing
do you
is
want me
the
to explain
Vals are a
why?
lot more. In a second.
All right.
With how melee heavy the Vals are compared to androids, in my opinion, the map will help them better, I think. But please go
Yeah.
on.
True. But the thing is, Ader is a very close melee character. He
Yeah.
doesn't have rush blast and key blast and all of that. He has a super explosive wave. He has a charge attack, and then he has another charge attack.
Yeah. So
And he is essentially Aurelia, but with an explosive wave and without that sleep B1.
yeah.
So
And
I personally think that his more in-your-face aggressive style would be good. 16, again, would be fantastic. 17 would be fantastic. Honestly, Baby is the one that I would bench 100%.
yeah, I'll have to agree with you on that. And also, it's tough for me because I really feel like the thing that won us our match against androids was melee aggression.
Yeah.
So, and that's something that Valve has in spades. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be close. I can feel that much. And if it's not close, then shame on you. No, just kidding. But
No, this will definitely be a nail biter.
yeah, I'm
this
gonna
will
say
definitely be a
Val's
nail
though,
biter.
because they have been on a tear.
Who'd you say, Kyle?
So
I said androids.
I'm gonna go with androids as well, but
okay.
the thing is, if they don't bench Baby, they will have a much rougher time. If they don't bench Baby, I'm gonna go with Vals.
Yeah. I will agree with the baby bench thing.
Because
Baby bench.
he's been sort of okay, but it's between him and Cell, they are the more long range characters that, aren't really in your face in the action, kind of like throwing B2s and all of that. Like, Baby can be aggressive, but it's not his
Forte.
forte. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
But comparing Baby to Cell, you're gonna want Cell 100% of the
Yeah,
time.
you're gonna want Cell. So
Yeah, exactly. So that's
and
why
this is divisional against Val's.
it is
so,
a division.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also expect some crazy
Some
amounts of
boosts.
boosts from both
Yeah.
teams. Hopefully.
Interesting.
Maybe.
We'll. I'd rather not say.
I wasn't
Well,
going to.
Okay.
I wasn't looking. I was just saying I could also see boosts not being used, and it
Yeah.
kind of just being like a slug out brawl with their base peoples.
Match 8. Namek versus Blades.
The 7th week in a row where Blades are the last match of the week.
I know it's so funny.
Not in a row.
Last
Not in a row.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
Oh wait,
yeah,
no, they
true.
are. They
8 matches in a row technically
Yeah,
because of
Yeah.
yeah,
of
because of
preseason.
preseason week 4. Yeah.
So
Hey, sometimes
for-
the generator for the Fantasy Football League does that.
yep.
Yeah, sometimes it'll do that. It's usually based off of a division, I feel.
Something like
Like-
that.
Yeah, it's I don't know, but so Namek versus Blades. Jesus,
Honestly,
I think Namek from last week's performances.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And-
gonna have to say Namek.
I know that Namek is trying a lot of crazy stuff. Blades, after last week, I've kind of lost a bit of confidence in them, but they are solid.
Yeah, and they were trying some different things.
Yeah, they were trying
Um,
some different things. If they go the more traditional route, I can see Blades winning.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see
Maybe
this
with
coming close.
launches.
I
on-
I think
on
this will be another one of those like
Sultans.
close good matches.
Yeah,
Mhm.
another close, good match. I would say Namek though,
Yeah, I'm gonna say Namek as well.
because they've been on a tear and they have been really solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will conclude this Zcast. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys on
Monday.
Sunday with the build checking, and then Monday
Yes.
with the stream.
With,
So.
stream.
Yeah, don't forget to check down in the comment below if you want to join our Discord and all of that. Check out the forums. Make sure that you have you
Super
have to
cool.
have forum permissions in order to join a team in Discord.
Yes,
Just-
that is
Yeah,
an
so
important.
declare
that is
your
the thing.
team on the forums and then you can join their Discord thing. But you can join the main Discord whenever you want.
Yeah, it's just don't expect to be added to a
Yeah.
team's channel.
And you can
Until then.
support one team in each league.
Yeah, each league. So
Yeah, we don't allow supporting of multiple teams because then you have access to their bench schedule and you can just
And then
give the
that's just a
information to
mess.
somebody else
Yeah.
and it would be way too much of a mess for any of us to handle.
yeah, exactly. So yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us, Darky.
Oh,
Yes.
no problems. I always love joining these when I'm able to. So
Yeah.
yeah.
From
And
now
you
on,
guys
you will
hate me, but
you'll likely be our fill-in case Kyle or myself or Derangel can't make it.
cool.
Yeah.
But we will never go
Alright.
above 3 people.
Yeah. No, that's
Unless it's like very, very, very super rare.
Unless it's extremely important that the stuff we're talking about, and that's more of an
Yeah.
announcement kind of thing.
Yeah.
and I probably wouldn't be there for that if that was the case.
Yeah.
Because that's I mean, I am kind of part of the DBZ League staff, but I'm not core staff for them.
You're an advisor with Naruto League stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's your role. You suggest things from Naruto League that could help us.
Yeah.
So, you are still staff, but you have
sweet.
well,
See, guys, I belong here, kinda.
I wouldn't say
Sort of.
less of a say than the rest of us, but like I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Well, yeah.
I think this is the time where we should
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
end here. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Have a
bye.
great night.